GCSE Biology. Welcome. Are you excited for a fun learning session? Make sure you have your book and a pen before we start. Today you will learn about stem cells. Stem cells. Stem cells are those that can divide repeatedly, over extended periods, into other cells that can differentiate. Embryonic stem cells exist because after fertilization a single cell must grow into a complex organism with different specialized cells, from muscle to nerves and even hair and eyes, all requiring specific types of cells. In an early stage embryo, the cells are able to differentiate into any type of body cell. In adults, stem cells cannot differentiate into any kind of cell but only into the kinds of cells that are found in the organ where the stem cell is found. In adults, stem cells can be found in bone marrow, and these can differentiate into red blood cells, white blood cells and platelets. Study the diagram to familiarize yourself with how stem cells differentiate in adults. Stem cells under the correct conditions can form partly specialized cells, and those partly specialized cells can then differentiate further to highly specialized cells such as heart cells or nerve cells. Adult stem cells have been found in many tissues and organs, and it is hoped that these cells could be used to treat damaged organs of patients. Cardiovascular disease is the largest killer in the UK, and it is hoped that using stem cells from heart and the bone marrow could be used to treat damaged heart. Stem cells can be harvested and injected into the damaged tissues to try and cause the tissues to heal. Leukemia is a disease that affects the bone marrow, and during treatment the bone marrow is destroyed by radiation or chemotherapy. After this, the patient will need a bone marrow transplant. Therapeutic cloning is a method of treatment where an embryo is produced using the nucleus of one of the patient's cells, meaning that patient and embryo are genetically identical. Stem cells from the embryo can be transplanted into the patient without the worry of rejection, and as they are embryonic, they can differentiate and replace any damaged cells. One problem with stem cell treatments is compatibility. In order to receive a transplant, the patient and the donor must be compatible to avoid rejection. Even with compatibility, the patient needs anti-rejection drugs. Another problem of stem cell treatments can be the increased risk of tumors. Treatments involving stem cells can lead to the stem cells continuing to divide after the treatment and forming tumors. Viruses. If a donor is used, it is possible for viruses to be passed from donor to patient. Roots and buds in plants contain meristem tissues. These are stem cells. These stem cells can be used to grow whole new plant quickly, efficiently and cost-effectively.